I won't slow down, building my empire in this buzzing town, casting my vision on the silver screen, my funded life, a vivid sheen. My funded futures light the way, breaking through.
Green, how are you? Baseball, base hit bill trading, Jesus. All right. How is everybody tonight? All right, we're going to take these 60-minute time frames to the moon, Alice, to the moon. All right, we got the chips up. We should gap up tomorrow here. Micron's up about 16. SpaceX. Let's get them. All right, let's get them. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, there's a NASDAQ. 60-minute time frame. Look at this beautiful bull flag. Oh, my Lordy. All right. 30 minutes to turn up. If the NASDAQ can get down anywhere to the 25 to 65 range, I look to buy them here. Let's see if we get a pullback. S&Ps, if they get down to the 32.5, 40.5 range. How is everybody? Hey, Ethan. Futures, Son of Wall Street, Keith Matthews, Brad Allen, Adam, Bodine, Double L. What's going on? Day Trade, Tom, Dave Tampkin. How are you, everybody? Spyro, Trade Arch, B-Tree, Futures One Pro, Brandon. How are you? Albano, Step Trex, David, Trader March, Trader Arch, Linda NQ in the house. Swipe, Spectre Trading, Apple, Karen McMullen, how are you? Bear Trader, there he is. Adam Daz, Linda NQ, F1, Zarani, Zaheen. All right, Neilaki, how are you? Neilaki, Amarfast. Oh my God, Ian. EL Ski, J Dubs. What's going on, J Dubs? Next trade win, estimated profit. Vanessa is in the house. All right. Yes, sir. Oh, all right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tiger. There's Tiger. Sally, Salty Sailor Trades. Mos Def, how are you? Mos Def. Barbie. Barbie's here. Now we can get going. Hello, Schultze, Ravlin, Romo, Antonio. What's going on? Brave Day is here. Stephen D. Simone. Unbelievable. We're bombing the hell out of them, and the market's going up. That's right. Zarian VWAP is here. And we're off at Belmont. All right, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, and to the moon. 30 and 60s. If they get up to the 29,110, 29,310 to 40, I would look to short them. All right. Let's see. I got sell divergences here. They just pushed up to 30 to 05. I cancel the buy range here. Cheesy Pepperoni. What's going on? Zane, Spyro. What's going on, Spyro? We're the high here. Did they get up to 10? That was before. 08. All right. All right. The Nasdaq's 100 CFDs never took the low on daily. That's is a divergence as well. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Where are we here? Let's see if we get a push up here. Gold's getting kabooshed. Again, you could take scalp short here. 339.10. Here we go. 10 up to 45.50. Let's see here. You can see you got the 60-minute time frames looking like they want to turn up here. Beautiful bull flag. All right. Hey, Corp Trades, how are you? Ethan. And this is why I called the long right here, right before we came on. Below 75 here. Oh, all right. Hello, Luke. What's up, Luke Star? Cover the NASDAQ between the 95 and 10 range here. Here we go. Here we go. Dropping. We won the war. We won the war. What's up, gang? What's up, everybody? Charge my phone here. S&Ps, if they get up to the 45.5, 46, up to 52.5, I would look for shorts there. How are you? Mazina, how are you? Melanie. We win and lose the war every day, it seems, and the market goes up. Mr. Thomas is in the house. Here we go. Short him again. 20 up to 60 on the NASDAQ. Yes, sir. 20 up to 60. We won the war. Again, these 60-minute time frames look like they want to turn up. It doesn't mean you can't get divergences here on the new highs on the 15-minute time frames right here. So when you got the push down here during the Asia session, I thought they were a buy. Look to cover any shorts here between the even and 15 on the NASDAQ. You can see the NASDAQ futures are making new highs for this session. The MACDs cannot confirm on the 15. All right. Tokyo Green Machine. Yes, sir. Brave Day. All right. SK Isaac, what's up? Mr. Freeze is in the house. Mr. Freeze. Call me the Freeze. I keep blowing down the road. I saw Skinner last Friday night. What a show. What a show. West Palm, what a show. Skinner, greatest band I've ever seen. I can't. Greatest band in my book. I think the second greatest band after that's got to be Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd. And then the Stones. I mean, the Beatles were great, but I'm just talking, even though that was my generation, my era when I was born, I put the Beatles in the top 5. Probably. I go Skinnerd. Then the Allman Brothers got to be in the top 10. Absolutely. Side Trades. How are you? The Doors. Nah, I'm not a fan. I never liked their music. I don't know. I never liked their music. Pink Floyd, right? We don't need The Police. No. Yeah, I was short them up here. Teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. Kind of like The Who a little bit, but I don't think they're in the top 10. Deep Purple Goat. Look to cover the NASDAQ, like I said, between the even and 20, 300 and 320. Grateful Dead. Oh, yeah. Number 1, Grateful Dead. Number 2, the Jerry Garcia band. You can't have both. Number 3, Allman Brothers. I would say Allman Brothers is in the top 10. Queen's great. Boston's great. You know, Boston never got the recognition. I would say number 1 is Skinner in my book. Number 2, I would probably say number 2, I would say the Stones. Number 3, the Allman Brothers Band. Number 4, I'd probably go Pink Floyd. Number 5, I'd probably do Hey, Good Night. Uh-oh, somebody's mad at me. I'd probably go, let me just write this. I was never really a Deadhead fan, though, but They do have some good music. Touch of Grey, I love all those songs. Uncle John's Cow. 1, Skinner. 2, Stones. 3, Allman. 4, 3 would be Pink Floyd. 4, 5 would be Allman. 4 would be who? 4. I think Queen would be good. Queen. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who am I missing? Oh, Led Zeppelin. Oh, yeah. Zeppelin's before Skinner. And then, Zeppelin's before Allman. 6 will be Allman. I got to do 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 4 more to go. Who else? Michael Jackson. No. East Street Band. No way. Magic Dragon. Listening to Pink Floyd. No. No way. I never did any of that. AC/DC. Oh, Van Halen. That's right. Number 7, Van Halen. Number 8, 9, 10. Let me see who. Oh, you got to put the Beatles in here. Got to put the Beatles. What am I doing here? Oh, my God. Aerosmith. I would put the Beatles. I would definitely put the Beatles as number 6, Beatles. Number 8, Allman. Let's see. Bon Jovi, no. No. Skinner, number 1 in my book. No, not Def Leppard. 8, 9, 10. I got 3 more to go. Elvis, Taylor Swift. Are you crazy?
Are you crazy? Or just plain stupid?
ABBA's good. ABBA. Moody Blues. Tuesday afternoon. Mr. Thomas, here we go. Look the cover shorts between the 05 and 20. Black Sabbath, no. Frank Sinatra, Jane. Let me see. I'm talking bands, man. Talking bands. I like the Outlaws. Outlaws are pretty damn good. Well, in my book, I probably put them in, but no. White Snake, no. Guns N' Roses, no. All right, Creedence, Steve Miller, Blues Brothers, Marshall Tucker. I used to hang out with Doug Ray. Can't you see what that woman is done doing to me? All right, gold pushed down to 83, rip 10. We won the war. Unbelievable. Going to take a freight train. Jackson Brown, yes. Down at the station. Neil Young. All right. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain. Boom! Kaboosh! Highest mountain. NASDAQ, S&P's covered below 43. Gold, I short the gold here, 94.5 to 01.5 2. Rush, no. Oh, Kiss. Kiss could be number 8. Then I got 2 more, 9. Anybody like Kiss? Eagles. How can I forget the Eagles? Jesus. I would put the Eagles as number 4 over Queen. And I would put Queen as number 9. How can I forget the Eagles? I got 1 more. What's up, Ravlin? Ravlin, we're picking out the best bands. Cream, what are we listing off? Just my Gene Simmons. I met Gene Simmons, hung out at his house with him and his wife. Really? I got Led Zeppelin. Oh, my God, ZZ Top. How did I forget them? This is what happens when you get old. ZZ number 10. So here's my list of the best bands. I was short the NASDAQ here again, 30 up to 65.70. This is my list. Ready? Okay. Short these ZZ tops. Oh my God, yes. You can go 30, 35 up to 75. Ready? Leonard Skinner, The Stones, Pink Floyd, The Eagles, Led Zeppelin, The Beatles, Van Halen, Allman Brothers, Queen, Kiss, and ZZ Top. That's my favorite. That's not bad. Nah, Motley Crue. I'm not a fan. How you like that? The Gap Band? I'll take it. That's a solid list. Right? Springsteen, not a fan. Hell no. I think it's an amazing list. Okay. So how would you put the order? One Direction. Are you bananas? Look to cover the NASDAQ here between the 10 and 25 range if you're short. George Clinton, solid. Oh my God, an 83. Wow, ZZ Top, man. What a band. Clapton, not a fan. ABBA's great. Where's the greatest band? Hanson? Not a fan. Metallica, no. One Direction, nope. David Pomerantz. Zeppelin, Beatles, Eagles, ZZ Top, Queen, and the rest went. No Skinner? Are you crazy? Cheap Trick, no. Elton John is my top 20. I put Elton in the top 20. Absolutely. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. Do. I can see the red tail lights. George Thorogood, one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. Do. Boom. Yes, sir. My Henny's home tonight. 2 days in a row, I had to leave him home. He's got to rest, my Henny Poo. He's got 2 torn ACLs. He's going to need surgery on that left one. I got to get my boy better. Oh, yeah. There goes the gold making new highs. How you doing tonight? You get that short?
Yeah, got it.
We have a couple hundred.
$80. I only got
all right.
3 micros.
It's okay. All right. How about Spain? I knew Spain was going to win. They're just too good. That defense was way too good. That. All right, NASDAQ and S&P should start rolling over here. 15s overbought, 30s, and then the 60s only. The 60-minute time frame pushed the market up. Van Halen's in my list. No disrespect. Listen, everybody can have their own list. That's what makes things fun, right? You got the Crown Royal. You know, I never had a Crown Royal. I had a Macallan's once. I fell to the floor. Macallan's. Oof. I got to get the Henny cam set up. You're right. The Henny Cam. Oh my God, Fleetwood Mac. How to leave that out? I gotta get the Henny Cam. I need the camera for Henny Poo. Let me tell my daughter. I just told my daughter I need the Henny Cam. She goes, okay, Daddy. All right, there goes the NASDAQ dropping 20. S&Ps, caboose, down 3. What happened? Nitty gritty. Yes, you need that. I need what? All right. 30 Seagulls. What a short. P. Diddy, are you crazy? What's wrong with you people? All right, next pullback. I'm going to have to buy him here on the pullback. Double blue. Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, my God. Duran, no. No, look at the NASDAQ drop. Got to get this gold to drop. Look to cover this gold. 94, what was that? 94 to 02. So 94 to 90, 94 and a half to 97 and a half. There's definitely a generational gap. Journey, oh my God, Journey. I forgot Journey. Definitely in the top 20. Google Dolls, another top 20. Elton John, top 20. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. Anybody know who sings that? Eminem, no. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. Kid Rock, no. 9 Inch Nails, forget about it. Nope. Neil Diamond, correct. Great job, Jaw. Billy Joel, Doobie Brothers, top 20. Billy Joel, top 20. Scenes from Italian Restaurant, not Neil Sedaka. Are you crazy? Neil Diamond, you got the first part right. Boston, definitely top 20. So my son's friend, well, my good friend Andy from the great state of Georgia, his son went to Georgia Tech. He just got picked in the first round, 8th selection by the Oakland A's. Drew Burris, $6.9 million signing bonus. Go get him, Drew. I know this kid ever since he was this big. So in my life, I knew 3 number 1 draft choices. Jay Groom by the Red Sox, number 12. Number 1 overall, actually 4. Well, first was B.J. Surhoff out of North Carolina. I played baseball with B.J., and he got drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers, eventually went on and played for the Brewers for many, many years, and then went to different teams, 20 years in the majors. Second number 1 I knew was, well, B.J. went to school with me, so that was different. Number 2 was Jason Groom out of New Jersey, number 1 lefty pitcher, number 12th round, picked by the Boston Red Sox. Number 3, Henry Davis, number 1 over 1 means he was the number 1 selection in the first round out of Bedford, New York. My son Stephen and I, Stephen played with him. Henry, I actually was guardianship over one time when we went to South Carolina. We're very close to the family. Got picked number 1 by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 4 is Drew Burris, number 1, 8th selection. And yep, that's it. Groom by my Red Sox. So, yes, sir. Oh, the Orioles. That's right. Went to the Orioles after that, BJ. He went from behind the plate to the outfield. Yep. Best team in baseball. Who? Yeah, BJ Soroff. Number 1 from University of North Carolina. When I went there that year, my son was trying out for the University of North Carolina. There was a whole wall about BJ. So I know BJ well. I know BJ. So I remember for one time we were playing football, and I caught an unbelievable touchdown pass. And I caught the ball, and I threw the ball up in the air. And when the ball landed, BJ grabbed it, and he goes, "Kay, you can't do that." I go, "BJ, I'll get away from me. I just caught a touchdown that nobody thought I would ever make." And he started laughing. So I remember that. You are the sun. Indians were my favorite team. Look at the gold drop, 94.5 to 97.5. I'd be covering shorts. Nasdaq just got cabooshed. S&Ps dropped 4. All right, there it is. Sign up. Let's go. Sign up for the link for the raffle tonight. Yes, sir. You are the sun. I am the moon. You are the words. I am the tune. If the NASDAQ gets down to the 74 to 04 on this double blue buy, maybe let's wait for the 5 to get lower. I would look to buy them. Who? BJ played for Team USA or Henry? I think they both did. Henry's got an arm. Henry can throw the ball like 100 miles an hour from home plate. I think the greatest pitcher of all time is Nolan Ryan. Hands down. Okay? Hands down. Oh, yes, sir. Miss K, how are you? You are the sun. Sell some NASDAQ. 07.5, 08, up to like 15, 16. There you go. There you go. See the double blue? Yeah, just ran 15 there off that low. 19, 18, 20. Boom. Hey, Alexa, how are you? Linda NQ. What's going on, Linda NQ? Mr. Green. Mr. Thomas, how are you? Adam, what's going on? Adam, Alexa, Miss K, Jeffrey, La Chen Biz. All right. You are the sun. I am the moon. You are the word. And I also know, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I also know 3. I'm not going to mention their names, but I also am very good friends with 3 baseball owners. So, steroids, good or bad for baseball? Bad. It's an unfair advantage. Play the game like Hank Aaron did. You were there in Atlanta when he did that? That's awesome, Gary. And that stupid fan came out of the stands and ruined the whole picture, right? Remember that? The fan came out. Oh. That's not true. There is a trend. The trend is up. If you look at the 15, 30, and 60, you're bullish on those time frames. When the NASDAQ just pulled in, this is called a double blue buy. Got down to 01 and ripped up 18, 19, 20. Roger Clemens, I don't like what he did during the World Series with the Mets. You know, well, not just with the Mets. I mean, with the Yankees with the Mets, right? When he threw the was it with Piazza? He threw he thought that Piazza threw the bat at him when it broke or something. Baseball comes all from the legs, and hitting and pitching. I think the Red Sox beat the Mets that year. Was it? No, the Yankees. He was on the Yankees. Sorry. He was on the Yankees, and the Yankees beat the Mets 4-1. Right. Piazza was an original Dodger. That's correct. All right, NASDAQ, I would buy him here again. I would go 70 to even, or you can go 65 to 95 here on the NASDAQ. What a short up there. Again, you're making new highs here. You can see the non-confirmations right here. Mets are horrible. Gary Maddox is probably one of the best baseball players. Okay. Glavine or Maddox could barely throw 85 miles an hour, 88 tops, but he had so much junk and everything. Smoltz was I think Glavine was more. You think Glavine was a power pitcher? I thought Smoltz was more of a power pitcher. Did you finally kaboosh the dog? No, he's home resting. My Henny's the best. Will NASDAQ turn up? I hope on the next push up on the 5. I got to get a Henny cam. How can you say kaboosh the dog? Really? $29,050? No. If you didn't get the drop with Papa Trump bombing everything, you're not going to get him. I met Dwight Gooden. You can't say kaboosh. You finally kabooshed the dog, Lord. Come on. That's, that's not cool. That's my Henny, man. My dog's home resting. That's really not right to say that. Anyway. Baba Trading trades NSQ. I saved that dog's life. He was number 4 to be put down. I saved him 20 minutes before he was about to be put down. And I saved him. And he's been one of the greatest joys of my life. So it's not cool. How do you practice discipline? It's got to be embedded. I agree with you, D-Mac. I'm looking for gold pullback. Nope. Animals got the best heart. It's unconditional love. When Henny sees me, okay, when Henny sees me, I'm telling you, he comes out, he greets me, he licks me. Yeah, today the leaf blower guy was out there, and I turned, and I thought my Henny would go off, and he wasn't there. I'll bring him maybe once. I got to be very, very careful with his hips and his 2 knees. So NASDAQ will be scaling out up here on the long. Right? They completely devote there. It loves you. Oh, yeah. So I laid next to him a few nights ago because he wasn't feeling well. NASDAQ gold, I would short this gold 05.5 to 12.5 if it gets up there again. And dogs are amazing. Forget it. And I will tell you that he was so messed up in pain. I laid next to him. I put my arm on him. I laid next to him for 2 hours. And finally, about 4:30 in the morning, I got up and I kissed him on his head. And then I went over and laid on the couch. And next thing you know, around 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, the Henster comes over and starts licking my whole face. And he woke me up. And he was feeling so much better. He literally licked my whole face. Exactly. Right, Ravlin? I agree with you. There goes the NASDAQ. Oh, my God. Look at the gold drop. 7. Yep. Look at that gold. You should be trading gold too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I should be. Yeah.
Wow. Anybody get short that gold? Wow. Beautiful.
Would you still be scalping along on Nasdaq here?
What's that?
Still be scalping, re-scalping it?
Where?
The Nasdaq long here? It broke below 30.
Yeah, I buy it again here. If you sold it above 300, buy the Nasdaq here between the 35 and 75 range. That was some short up there. See how the short with the MACDs pushing up into the negative MACDs?
Yeah.
All right. It's got down to 72. So it's scaling out above 80 to 90 range here. Oh my God, look at it. Gold's finally dropped. Gold just dropped 9. Kabooshed. What a short on the gold. Nice short, right, Mr. Thomas? The high was what? 332? 337.
Nasdaq's popping.
There you go. There you go. 72 to 94. There it goes. I hope you got that long. Beautiful double blue buy. All right, right back down. Wow, look at this gold drop, $10. My goodness. That was a great out. I hope you guys got out of that long. Who's Flipper? No, I don't know who Flipper is. But then I see the text scrolling. P Long, great job. What a short up there. Let's see if we get another push down here. I look to go long anywhere between the 32 and 72 range. You got one more push down here. Actually, you can look to go, I would say 35 to 75. Let's see. Gold, if gold gets down to the 88.5 to 95.5 range, up there goes the gold. Jesus, that was a good long on the gold. Damn it. If you look at the gold, pulled in nicely into the positive MACD on the 5. Let's just see here. What a long, what a short, what a short, what a long. Gold got down to 94.5. Yeah, this is going to be a nice long here. Hit 07, so you should have been able to be short that gold, and then it got cabooshed here at 13. Now let's look to see if it just ran 5, but let's just see. Yeah, David Lane. You could text me. I'll work it out with you, David. 914-500-7484. David, you can just text me. Anybody would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream? I put them out every Monday from 8:30 to 4. It's a live stream. You can hear me. I cover live trading, and I do index futures, commodity futures, stocks, ETFs. So please, please, please. NASDAQ just went again, 72 to 90. Gold just ran 7 on that pullback. Beautiful MACD positive. Damn, I took my eye off it. You never told me if you don't say anything, but just tell me yes or no when I ask you about in the car. Right. NASDAQ up 20. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me know. All right. Gold just ran 5, 6. That was a beautiful what's called double blue buy. So when the 5-minute time frame reverses to buy, you can see it here. You take the short, you wait for the pullback, you take the long. Look at this. Here's one long, boom. That pushed up to 05, and then here's the second long. Beautiful. Just ran 18 to 20. How do you build discipline? I don't know. Lights out, SK. I see him. I like it better. Paul Rotter, he was known as a flipper. He was a big futures. I don't know him. And he knows me. I don't know him, though. That's weird. Discipline is something you have to have. I had discipline my whole life. You know, I didn't drink in high school. I was very cognizant of just always doing things right. I never drank and had drinks and then driving. I don't know. I came from an environment that I was piss poor. So growing up, so basically, I guess every day was a gift for me to try to fight and survive. So I did not have that luxury growing up of, I mean, I would get up at 4:30 in the morning, ride my bike to a country club, tie something around my waist, and I would walk the beach and make the beach have no footprints and clean up all the seaweed. After the summer, my legs were the size of a tree trunk. Okay, wrapping this thing around my belt, my waist, and pulling it, and it would be called raking the beach. Now you have tractors that do that. Like, you ever see when you go to a baseball game and how the tractor, cleans the infield on the clay? That was me by hand, by feet back then. Well, discipline has to be within, and it has to be embedded in you. Remember, there's very many different definitions of discipline. NASDAQ, S&Ps just ran 4. NASDAQ just ran 25. I hope you got that long below 75. The first one here, right here, Then the second one here, Jesus, both stopped dead on. Just ran 22. And you know, well, I don't know, Paul Rotter. All right, we're going to do some giveaways tonight. I think NASDAQ, let me see here. Probably going to get one more push up on the 60-minute time frames later. Couple years in the military will help you with discipline. Yay, yay, here, here. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. Are we in a big bear flag on the 4 hour? I don't look at the 4 hour. Songs they sang for me, words. Right beside you, tonight. Tonight, she came lately. You are the sun, I am the moon. Hey, Claw. How are you? Nay. For I've been lonely, in need of someone, as though I'd done someone wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. Good morning from Tokyo, Mashushi. What do you do in daytime stream, SK? Give some ideas. Well, I'm willing to give you a 5-day free trial if you text me your full name and email, and you'll let you hear. We do about up to potentially up to 200 trades a day, and plus I'm calling the direction, teaching the methodology. Baba Trading, SK, when you get a chance, can you talk about the early trading struggles and your first trade? If you remember, I'd love to hear it, how you felt. My first trade, okay, so I'll just do it quickly because I've told this story 1,000 times, okay? My first trade, I opened up an account with $3,000. Back then, the minimum wage was $2.10 an hour. So if you take, ready? You take $3,000 and divide it by $2.10 an hour. It was 1,400 hours, almost 14 and a half hours, 1,400 hours I've worked. Okay? 1,400 hours I worked. Okay? Again, if you get down there, like I said, 35 to 75, I'd look to buy them here. Okay? Now, I worked 1,400 hours. I saved $3,000. I opened up an account. I was a clerk on the Florida American Stock Exchange. Okay? I opened an account. I saw a stock called American Can. AC was a Dow stock. The options were trading there. And I picked up the phone. It was been October, second week in October in 1983. I started August of 83. I put the money in the account, my father's best friend's account. He firm, and I said, Tommy. He goes, hey Stevie. I says, yeah, buy me 5 Feb 50 calls American Can at 2 3/4. He goes, done. So the stock's trading 50. I don't know, 50 and a half, 51 and a half. I start scaling out 70 up to 80 here. If you get another push up, should make a lower high. So I buy him. He calls me up, CV, you bought 550 calls. Now this is October, November, December, January, February, 5 months. 5 months. Okay. And then stock drops. The options go from 2 3/4 to $1.78. I buy 3 more. Stock drops down to 47.5, 46.5. They go down to $1.08. I buy some more. Make a long story short, I buy all the way down to about 3/4 or 5/8 of a dollar. And I'm not muted, so please somebody tell me I'm not muted. And then at Christmas time, I just sat there and the options were trading at $0.50. And somebody patted me on the back around 4:15. I was just looking and staring at the screen. He says, "Hey, kid, go home. Enjoy your life. You can't turn the machines back on." Just like what you saw on Trading Places, right? Gold, if you're long the gold here, look to sell above par. So next thing I know, January, boom, stock's down to 42. The options are on $1/8 of a dollar. So my $3,000, there goes the NASDAQ right back up 70 to 75, 80. I kick them out. And the options are $1/8 of a dollar. The stock's trading at 40 3/4, 41. And then I go into the month of February. I have 2.5, 3 more weeks for the options to expire. Third weekend of Friday. The week before expiration, there's cabinet to 1/16 or 1/16 to 1/8. Right? And oh, wow. Paul told you that? Good job. I have Paul give me a call.
All right, numbers. We
There
got
goes the
298.
NASDAQ right back up. How many?
298.
Number 80.
Number 80. Let's see. Okay, it is Pop and Drops with a Z.
Papa drops.
Pop
Drift 6
and
4
Drops.
Pop and drops. Drift 6435. Just text me 914-500-7484. Again, 914-500-7484. Pop and drops. Is he here? Nope. So anyway, a week before expiration, the stock is Ryan can't hear it. Ryan, check your phone. Check your
He's here.
computer.
Next.
Okay, number 275.
275.
I guess I had many
Trades,
strategies.
007. Hitman Trades 007.
Hitman? Hitman 1?
I guess. Hitman Trades 007.
Oh my God, Hitman. I had many different strategies. I'll tell you about them. Whew. Hitman. Get in there, Hitman. 007. Oh, don't tell me he's not here. Hitman. Oh boy.
I don't see him. Can't tag me.
Hitman. Give him some 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Hitman, come in Manila. Hitman. Hitman got hit. Oh my God. Going once. Oh, this could break my heart. Going twice. He's still in the bathroom. That's just tough. Next. Number 223.
Kyle D 120 or 1220.
Kyle D.
Kyle D.
Kyle D. How do you enter the giveaway? Aaron posts a link to sign up early on the show. Kyle D, going once.
Yep, he's here. Next, go.
Number 6.
Rick 4271.
Rick 4.
Rick 4271.
All right, Rick 4271, get in there.
There he is. All right, back to you.
Okay, so anyway, a week before expiration, I come in and I figured, oh my God, I can't believe I worked 1,400 hours and my whole $3,000 is gone. Cutting lawns, washing cars, raking leaves, washing windows, cleaning out garages. I can't believe I just blew $3,000. By the end of the day, the stock went from 40.5, 41 up to 43.5, 44. The options maybe moved $0.1 of a dollar, right? Tuesday, stock goes to 46.5, 47. Options move maybe 3/8, half a dollar, right? Wednesday, stock goes to 48.5, 49. Stock options are probably now maybe $0.75 of a dollar to 7/8, right? Thursday, stock hits 50, right? The options that I bought at 2 3/4 are maybe a dollar, if that, not 7/8 to a dollar. Okay, I used to trade the Forex majors: pound, euro, dollar, yen, Aussie yen, pound yen, euro yen. Absolutely, I did. Big standard lots. Friday, stock trades 50, 50.5, 51. By 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, the stock's trading 54, 54.5. I run to the phone at 3:45. I said, Tommy, sell my 18 Feb 50 calls, market. He goes, got it. I see the broker walk in. He goes, American Can, Feb 50 calls, 18 market. He said, I'll take them. 4 and 4, whatever, 4 1/4. So as I hang up the phone, I see my father. He's right behind me. And he says, are you out? I said, yeah, I'm out. He said, when I walked on the floor this week, I saw a penny faced up. And I bent over and I made a wish that you wouldn't lose any money, that the stock would rally. And he said to me, what'd you learn for this? By the way, NASDAQ, I buy the NASDAQ here for 22 to 62 range if it gets there again. So he said, what'd you learn? Was he mad? Oh my God, my father wanted to kill me. He said to me, are you out? I go, I'm out. And he said, well, let me tell you something. When I came to work this week, I bent over when I got onto the exchange floor and I saw a penny faced up and I made a wish that you wouldn't lose any money. And he said to me, what'd you learn from this? I said, whenever you have a losing trade, you look for a penny faced up. He said, no, you moron. You never average down. And as he walked away, I had 10 minutes to go. I said, Tommy, buy me 10 Merrill calls. That's a true story. There they go. NASDAQ just got kaboomed. Again, if you bought them down here, 59, just ran 20. Beautiful, beautiful. That's a true story. Yep. So my father basically said to me, you never average down. When you're wrong, you're out. Preservation of capital. You can always go back in, right? That's a true story, Baba Trading, NQ. Man, I miss my dad a lot. My dad was a really very, very smart man. A lot of wisdom, taught me everything I knew. more so not about the markets, but more so about life that got me to where I was. And in August, he called me, and he came home from dinner. I came home from work, and he said, "Steven, meet me for dinner." I said, "Okay, Dad." And I met him, and true story. And my father never was really, I mean, he was very caring, you know. Oh my God, look at him rally 30. I hope somebody got long here. Okay, now you're going to have to take the short if they get up to 95. If they get up to 90, 95 to 25, I'd short them. And yeah, he saw my success. He knew the amount, I mean, everybody pretty much knew how I traded and how much I traded back then, you know, 3, 5, 10 million shares in a day. Forget it. And I never forget, we were having dinner in August at a restaurant called the Maple Tree and Rye. We were sitting by the window, and he turned to me and said, "Steven, I just want to tell you, I'm really proud of you. Really. I mean, for the amount of what you've done and how you've become one of the best traders in the world." And I said, "Thank you. That means a lot to me." And it was a great moment in my life, you know, that here, you know, I was the number one trader in the world. But I'll tell you a funny story about my father and I. We went to Atlantic City. I had my girlfriend at the time, and he had his girlfriend at the time. And we went on a weekend. My father lost 1,000. I don't gamble like that. I'll flip the table. I'll go crazy. I can't take it. I'll lose 10,000 trading, but I can't lose money on a roulette or craps or blackjack or roulette or anything. So my father, you know, I brought about 10,000 with me just to have. I don't know. My father. So I let Sandra play a little bit. She made a 250 or something like that, and whatever. And I said, she said, "Come on, honey, let's just go get a drink somewhere." My father comes looking for me. He says, "Steven, you got a minute?" I go, "Yeah." I said, "I need to borrow some money." I said, "For what?" He says, "I just blew $1,000 on the crap table. NASDAQ, you can go to 90 here, 90 up to 20. And he says to me, let me borrow $3,000 to $5,000. And I said, yeah, it was a proud feeling. And I said, what do you need $3,000 to $5,000 for? Because I just lost $1,000 on the crap table. I said, I'm not giving it to you. He said, don't treat me like a kid. I said, you're my father. He said, I know, I'm your father. Okay. He says to me, let me have the $3,000 to $5,000. I go, no. I said, here's what I'll do. I'll give you $5,000 when I get home, and you can pay a bill. I ain't giving you $5,000 to blow. Oh, he was furious. Oh my God. Look at the NASDAQ down 20. You get the short?
No, I lowered it to 90.
Oh my God. 30 down. Look at his short. 40. Where's the bear? Whoa. Oh my God. 50 down. Woo. Holy cow. Oh my God, what a short. I told you that was a short. I said 95, and I lowered it to 90. If you look at it, 93, you should have gotten at least one at 90. No? Let's go. Kabooshed. Yes, look at it, the drop here. Look at this drop. 37, almost down 100, 90 points. Whoa. What are you taking your 10 pound? What? Gold kaboomed. What a short. Oh my God, 50. Nobody got that short? You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the... If the NASDAQ gets down to even 200 to 35, I'd take a long. I would take a scalp long here. Now, I want to just show you something quickly, if I can. You see the negative MACDs here on the 30 when the new high right here, the non-confirmation. Look at the 30-minute time frames. You're making new highs for look at this negative MACD overbought. Where are they going? Are you crazy or just plain stupid? NASDAQ just broke 35. So you could look, I could look to buy him 29,200 to 35. Oh my God. Oh my God. 75.50. Bye-bye. 54. Danny, who got that short? Wow, good job. Long gold. Gold just ran 14. I called that long on the gold. I said below the 80, what did I say? 80, I forgot what I said on gold. Yeah. Beautiful, Vaughn. How did you call the short? Well, because when you see the negative MACDs on the 30 and the 15 and the oscillators turning down, and when the 5 turned red, this is a sell divergence. This is what's called a triple Kabuski. Here we go, up 10. NASDAQ, you can scale out 45 to 55 if you're long, okay? If you bought below 35s. That's experience, my young brother, okay? Yeah, so my father says to me, which indicator is which? That's too long to explain right now, okay? I use this indicator combined with this indicator, this moving average, and the 3-minute oscillator right here. It's a triple. This is a monster bear flag, triple Kabuski, and there it was. Boom. I said 90, 95, then I lowered to 90. Should have at least sold something above 90 here, right? There you go. All right. And again, it's always off the 3-minute. And you can see the ADX rising here on the 3-minute. Very powerful. All right. Who was asking me about coming down to Florida? Deech? Who said that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody asked about coming down. Oh, here. Not Dirtbag. Who asked about coming down here? I forgot. Triple Kabuski. Einstein of Wall Street. I know him very well. I think he's 5'1", if I'm not mistaken. That's a triple Kabuski, opposite of a triple Lindy. Wow, Ghost Trader. Good job. Absolute Picasso. Absolutely. And I got to tell you, look at this gold. I was short this gold, 18 up to 26. We won the war. Let's see here. There goes the NASDAQ. I knew they had to be bought there. I know Peter a long time. Peter's not a trader though. Peter executes orders. Big difference. I traded nearly 2 billion shares, or maybe even 2 billion at this moment. Probably have to do my calculation. I think I was like 50. I think I was like 28 million short of 2 billion. But I should be, if I continue on this pace. Again, look to buy them below 35. I should hit 2 billion before my goal is to hit 2 billion shares and to be in the industry for 50 years, which would bring me to, let's see here, 27. How old am I now? I'm 44 years in the game. So I started, I started when I was 23. So I started in August 1st of 1983. So was that 17? What is this? Let me just do this right. 17 and 26, 43. Yep, I'll be on my 44th year. I know Tom Sosnoff very well. Tropical storm Bertha is coming. When is that coming? I didn't read that. So I'm scaling out of the longs here on the NASDAQ. When is Bertha? When is this coming? Where's oil now? How is oil up and the market not getting killed? Go figure. Oh my God, oil. This oil was such a buy down here at 66. Most valuable thing I've learned in trading is being able to come back the next day. That's all I cared about, was being able. Nobody handed me a damn thing. Having the strength and the discipline to be able to come back the next day. That's what you look for as a trader. Do I know Brian Watt? No. Mr. Yen? No, I do not know him. Angry Sushi. Okay. What is the Sir Show Me Gold chart candle? Show me, please. I have no, whatever you're on, send me a case. I have no idea what you're talking about. Tropical David Lane, really? I didn't hear about Bertha. Yeah, so I'm in Atlantic City, and my father's asking me for $1,000. I said, nope. He says to me, don't treat me like a kid. Yeah, Drift 6435. Can you text me, please? 914-500. Drift. Okay? 6435. I'll talk to you. 914-500-7484. Do I know Will Shire? No. Harvey Halkin? I knew him well. Yes. The Souls Bandits. Yes, sir. I knew him well. I think he passed away many years ago. Zafrankan, I don't know what you're asking me, sir. Again, Drift 6435, please text me. All right, this gold, I think this gold should drop one more time here. Can't hear you? Well, I don't know. I'm not moving. Sound, Ed Nolan? I don't know. I'm here. I look to cover this gold anywhere between the 13.5 and the 18.5 range. And again, if anybody would like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, please text me your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. I used to grind all day to get $400 profit. Now I'm almost 600 in Asia. Open. It makes it crystal clear and nothing about the game. Thank you, Stephen. Ready to learn. The blessings. God bless you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for those beautiful, kind words. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. God, thank you. All right. There goes the NASDAQ. Again, if you bought them below 35, you can just keep scalping above 45 to 55 range.
All right, give me some more numbers.
Number 15.
Samuel Hiago, 731.
Samuel Diago.
No, Hiago, H-I.
Oh, Hiago.
Yep, next.
Number 100. 109.
Cranston White. Cranston White.
He's always here.
You ain't here now.
There goes the NASDAQ. Boom, right back up. Look at that.
There you go.
This go. He's here.
Yep, next.
Number 100. I would go 177. 177.
RDJ Trades. Oh, he's here. He just typed in the chat.
Who did? Which one?
RDJ Trades.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
All right. Back to you.
All right. This gold, again, I'd be scaling into shorts. Gold, you're $8 above the 10-bar weighted moving average. We should get a drop here in the gold. NASDAQ, beautiful long, 35 up to 59. S&Ps ran about 2. This gold's going to drop. Look at the NASDAQ go. What a long. Oof. All right, NASDAQ gets up to the, I would say NASDAQ, you can, 15 might turn up. Look at oil. NASDAQ 70, 75, up to the 0510. I would look to scalp the short on NASDAQ. Gold, look to cover this gold anywhere between the 16 and 16.8 and 20.8. Yes, sir. It doesn't matter. Do I know Greg Reba? No. That's 5 people. I don't know any of these names. No. Did I ever meet Bernie? No, I met Andrew, the son. I knew Mark, the son. I met Peter Madoff. I was going to meet Bernie, but he never showed up. But I knew I knew the Madoffs well. I most of the time I dealt with Peter Madoff a lot. There goes the gold caboose. The blessings. Thank you for the kind words. How much up tonight?
300 on the fresh MyFunded.
There you go. You found it?
Yeah.
There you go. SK, you there? No sound. Can somebody tell Day Trader I'm on, please? I don't know why people are having issues. Look at the gold drop. Thank you, the blessing. Did I know the Enron boys? No. There you go, Spider. I killed video. Okay, we're good. All right. I did not know the Enron boys. How in God's creation is oil up 1%? Gold just got caboose $8. I was supposed to meet Jordan. Yes, I still actively trade, of course. I did not know them. That's what they said. If that's the case, gold oil will be 120 bid. Did I ever tell you the story? It was about 2 months ago. Crude oil on Sunday night was 109.70. So I called my guy up. Hey, NASDAQ, if you're short on the above 70, look to cover below between the 55 and 65 range. So I called my guy up on Friday. No, I called him on Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. And I said, do me a favor, offer oil, big lots, not micros, big lots, 12, 14, and 112, 116, and 120. And I said, and if it gets to 125, tell me because I'm shorting 30 lots. Big ones. These are big ones. These are not micros. And look at the gold. That's a beautiful bear flag on the gold and S&P. All right, nice pullback on gold. So I wake up at 2:30 in the morning, right? I see the high. Oh, I see the price 115.48. So I already know I'm already short at 12. And then look at the high, and it says 119.48. So I know I'm already short 16s, and I didn't get filled at 120 because the high was 119.48. So I go back to sleep. The last sale in oil is 115.48. So I'm short some big lots up there, right? The big ones, right? And oh wow. All right, Fib, let's get it. Well, here's the one trade. You got a nice bear flag here. NASDAQ just dropped 15. So I go back to sleep, and I wake up in the morning, and I see oil trading like 102. So I finally call my guy, and I said, buy the oil back, right? I go, where's oil? Oh my God, 20 down. Tell me you got that short.
Yeah, I did.
Good job on the short. So I said, where's oil? He says 180 to 101. I said, good. Bid even a half, bid 99 and a half, and bid 99. Oil goes boom right down to 98. I cover my shorts in one night. Boom. Big lots in oil. That's a true story. Okay, I didn't even flinch. I knew I wanted to just be short oil. And if it went to 125, guess what? I would have sold about 50 big ones up there. Thank you, Johnny boy. I spoke to a gentleman today from the great state of Washington. You know, I give my cell phone number out because I want to help people. I want people to learn. I want to help people change their lives. And I want people to, do I know Mark Fisher? Yes, I knew Mark. Yes. Haven't talked to him in many years. Nathan, that was a good short right there. Thank you, Johnny boy, for the kind and beautiful words. Thank you. That means the world to me. Oh, thank you, Brad. Oh, I have so many. I want to write a book. So, yep. Hopefully I'll do it one day. MBF clearing. That's right. So Kyle D, can I just make a suggestion, Kyle D? I can't give you investment advice, but can I just say something to you? I'm not an affiliate, right? Okay. Do you sleep 4 hours? Okay. Can I say something to you, Kyle D? And that goes to everybody here tonight. Let me know when you're listening. Okay. And I say this from years of experience. Okay. I trade live capital. I don't trade prop. Okay. However, for those of you who are trading prop, it's a hard game. Now, trading's hard. Trading a prop, because you have to know all the rules and the consistency and the drawdowns and this and that. And, you know, you have to really, really master this, okay? But here's how you're going to master it, okay? I've told my community. Oh, thank you, Johnny boy. Look at the NASDAQ drop 30. Oh my God, S&P's 4. Kaboosh. Where's the bear? Okay. All right. So I told my community that if you want to be successful in trading prop accounts, outside of the rules of consistency, discipline, waiting for patience, scalping, all that, everything, is to have multiple accounts. Okay, to have multiple accounts, to have 3 or 4 accounts during the day and just keep rotating. Make a couple hundred here, you lose a couple hundred on this one, you go to another one, you keep going, and you go right back, okay, until you hit your goal. If your goal is 300, 500, 800, 1,000, when you hit your goal on each account, you stop. And then what you do, you go buy 3 or 4 more accounts and keep going, okay? So I'm not an affiliate. I don't give out a code. I don't get paid like that, okay? So, and I can't stand that affiliate nonsense and bull. Okay. I know people make a ton of money doing it, but I'm not a believer in it. However, with that being said, if you I will bet you any amount. I would bet you, okay, and jokingly here, because you can't really bet, okay? But if I took 10 traders, okay, if I take 10 traders and I gave them each 5 accounts, and I took 10 traders trading a singular account, I will bet you the success ratio on the 10 traders with multiple accounts will outdo the ones that were trading individual account. Okay? That's just my belief. I'm not saying having 10 accounts linked. I'm talking, okay, make it simple. Make it 5 accounts. Okay? Having 5 individual accounts. I think that truly, okay, will definitely relieve the pressure, okay, of trading a singular account. Now, I've seen it with my people, okay, all right, but prop firms, you know, obviously you don't have the cash to trade, so they're giving you an option. So when the micro E-minis came out was the birth of what? The prop firms, okay? So that's that. I'm just telling you, try to have multiple accounts. and just keep rotating back. Multiple accounts, rotate back. That's what I think. All right. I just think it relieves a lot of trader. I just think it it just alleviates a lot of stress. Okay, Kyle D. Right, and I'm here for you guys to succeed. I'm not looking for you guys to fail and then promote a code where I'm going to get paid from. I don't do that. I don't believe. I'm too old for that crap, and I don't believe in it. So why am I going to do it? I literally am here. This morning I was here at 5:45 in the morning. I traded with a guy in Singapore. He made $1,100 on 5 accounts in literally 40 minutes. 40 minutes we made $1,100 on 5 accounts from a gentleman in Singapore. True story. So I've been here since 5:45 in the morning. Okay. So this is what I love to do. This is what the good Lord gave me the gift, the ability to do. Okay. So I'll tell you a great story. This same gentleman, I'm not going to mention any names, came to me, never met him in my entire life, just spoke to him on the phone. Hey, listen, I need your help. I said, okay, calmly. He said, I'm down about $500,000. I'm like, okay. And they said, can you help me? I said, well, I can't give you investment advice, but here's what I'll do. I'm going to help you. Okay. Okay. Kisa, thank you very much. Again, anybody would like to reach out to me, you could text me 914-500-7484. So he said, will you teach me? Will you help me? I said, I'll teach you and I'll help you, but I can't give investment advice. But, I'm going to guide you to chip away. I said, but under one condition. How could you be down, Ghost Trader? There was one losing trade here. So he says to me, okay, I'm going to follow your lead. I said, remember, I can't give you investment advice. However, I'm going to guide you and you're going to pull the trigger and we're going to do this right. So he said, what's the goal? I said, the goal is to make back your $500,000 and $50,000 profit by the year end. So since May, we've made back $225,000. He's still down $275,000, but I got half of July, August, September, October, November, December. So I have 5 months. Okay? 5 months. So that's my goal, to make back the $500,000 loss plus $50,000 that he can enjoy being with his family with. Okay? That's a true story. So that's what this is about. All right? All right. NASDAQ's down 100 points from the high. The guy who bought 29,337, he jumped. He jumped.
Would you be scalping longs down here again?
I got to see. Yeah, you could take scalp longs here again, 200 to 230. I'm not bullish here, but you can scalp longs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a lot of people. Yeah, I have programs like that, and I'm going to be actually, we're going to be coming out with some alerts on Telegram on yeah, but we're working on a lot of great stuff. Thoughts on copper? Really? Really, copper? Robert Bridges, how are you? Robert Bridges, that sounds like an actor's name. Starring Robert Bridges. Hey, Bushido Trades, what's going on, brother? Do I have programs at full-time jobs? But people, absolutely. NASDAQ, I raised it to 35, even to 35, 200 to 235. It's going to go again. You got the long? Took
Yeah,
it? Did it hit 30?
No, I bought it at 35.
All right. I'm struggling because no strategy, so I'm just smoke accounts. It feels good. Well, Amar Fest, I've asked you not once, but 5 times in the past. If you like for me to help you, I told you I'm more than willing to. 914-500-7484. And I asked you if you like, I would help you. Okay? I don't know what else to do. I can't dial the number for you. Okay? So that's that. Copper, was it HG here? Oh my God, 656. I can't stand copper and natural gas. I used to trade both of them. Well, more so. Yeah, I'm still planning the trip to Vegas. Do you live in Marley's? Do you live in Vegas, Marley's? I do not know Ross Givens. Is he the real deal? I have no idea. I don't have no idea who he is. Good job. No, you live in Hawaii? Aaron lives in Hawaii. There goes the gold right back up. Wow, Crown Royal. I don't think I've ever drank Crown Royal. Try the Johnny Black. Johnny Black. Yes, sir. Oh. All right, NASDAQ right back up. Hit the low of 30. 32, I was 30. And then again, I said if it gets down, just ran 20 points here. On YouTube app. Wow, the blue label came out with a new box. That's beautiful. Oh boy. You're going to go see Snoop Dogg in September? Good luck. I'd rather be home watching the Cartoon Network. No way. No way. Do I think that it depends what happens tonight? If Papa Trump starts bombing everything, who knows? Johnny Walker Blue limited edition. How much is this? What? $2,400. What, are you crazy?
All right, two more names.
You mean two more numbers?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm going to go number 44. Number 44.
44 is wow. Shadow MFTV.
Shadow MFT.
V.
MFT. The Shadow. Is he here? I think
He's
so.
here. Let's go.
Okay, one more.
Yep.
Number 157.
157. Dan O 0486. Dano 0486. Dano, what was that from? What TV show was Dano from?
Dano, Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, that's it.
Jeez, I can't believe I even got that.
I should know that. I live here, but I just forgot. Oh, there he is. All right, back to you. We'll do two more in whenever I feel like in the next 20 minutes.
All right. All right, so that long just went from 32 up to 55. S&Ps just rallied about 3. How'd everybody do today overall? How'd everybody do? Mitchell, how'd you do today? Adam, Bryce, Farmer, Talia. Can you do me a favor? Put the light on for me. Just flick the switch, please, if you don't mind. And now,
This switch?
yeah, just flip the switch up. Now it'll come on if you move.
Oh.
I think it will move.
Say, do I gotta wave my arms?
Just wave your arms like you're flying like you're a duck. 800 short to pass eval. We'll get it. Lawyer Chu. Up 600 this session. That's great job, Craig. Let me see what's going on here. What is this light going on?
There's a motion sensor.
Oh, there it is. All right. Woof. I felt like I was in a cave. If I only had a brain. La dee 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 dee. La dee dum. If I only had a brain. La dee dee dee. All right, let's go, everybody. The Luke is on fire. We short gold. I would. Let me see. I go like 25.5 to 32.5. La dee 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 dee. Come Come on, give likes. Let's go. We got 200 likes for 350 people. Let's go. Please go also watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. No, I think it's going to go lower. This time I think it's going to break 300. I have a podcast called The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please watch it on my SK Trading YouTube every single night. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me at official Stephen Kalayjian on LinkedIn, TikTok, X, and Instagram at official. Crew going to make new highs? Do you think Crew's going to take out the one, whatever it was, 119? I would love. I'll short everything. And those of you who are watching on my SK Trading YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, well, I'm pooped. Set my alarm. Yes, sir. Very, very quiet. SK, have you seen Odyssey? No. Where are you getting 70,000? Is that how many MyFundedFutures has right now? 70,000 views? Oh, man. All right, Luke. 66,800. All right, we're pushing up here. 35. Just ran 30 points on the NASDAQ. Again, the 30s and the 60s pushing up. Next push up on the 5, I probably took it short. See if it gets up to the 75-80 range. What's my overall view on crude? I thought it was a buy below 67. I really did. Overall view, I think I wanted to see it get to 120, and then I want to short the hell out of it. Here we go. Look at the NASDAQ. 75, boom, just ran 40. We won the war. Is Mitch McConnell alive? I don't think so. I think his wife's running the show. VWAP 82. All right. Scale in. La dee 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 dee. Terrain getting obliviated. La dee 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 dee. If I only had a brain. Tony Parker, what's up, brother? What happened?
Nasdaq's just worth it.
What did it do? It just went to 75. So it's in the range. That was a great long down there. Tehran's getting obliterated. All right, this is my song list here. Skinner, Stones, Pink Floyd, Eagles, Led Zeppelin. What did I pick here? Beatles, Van Halen, Allman Brothers, ZZ Top. I have Kiss in here, but I might want to replace. Do I replace Kiss with Fleetwood Mac? Mid-August what? You won 3 accounts this month? Oh my God. I don't know. That might be tough. Yes, sir. NASDAQ just ran 50, got down to 32. Called it like 3-4 times. I called 30, but the low is 32 here like an idiot. 15s. Let's see if we get a drop. Gold, yep. All right, this gold, look to cover gold between 21 and 24. NASDAQ anywhere between the 70 and 80 range if you're short. What happened August 7th? Let's see if we got a caboose in here. It doesn't matter. All right, 10 minutes to go in the game. Let's look to cover the NASDAQ anywhere between the 70 and 80 range if you're short. What happened August 7th or August 3rd? What's going on here? I don't know. Oh, thank you. I didn't know what the hell they were doing.
All right.
Yes,
Give
sir.
me the last two.
Let's see. Number 26.
Oh man. ARJUNFX 96. That's too
Who
much.
the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he's here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Going once. Going
Is he here?
twice.
ARJN.
Next.
Look at this. NASDAQ just ran from 32, just ran 80.
Okay, give me a number.
Yes. Number 67.
Oh no. You had to use that one, huh?
Why?
Don't. Oh,
What's
see,
that mean?
You see, you just that little kid behind you said it too. You had to say it, didn't you?
I don't understand what that means.
Oh my God, I don't either, but it's a thing. Yep. Now you see. Ah, great.
I don't
Now
understand what I
chat's doing
did.
it. Stock girl too.
Stock girl too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what brain rot is? You heard that term?
Yeah, my brain's shot right now. What is 67?
No, it's. Never mind. I'll tell you later when we're in person. Stock girl. Where are you at?
Stock girl, you here?
Going once. Going twice. Next.
Oh boy, that's terrible. Number, I would say number, let's do 74.
Peer pressure media.
No, the range is 65, 75 up to 0515. Day trader. Let's see if we get one more drop here.
There he is. All right. One more.
And we got one more. Peer pressure media.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking long. Let's do 197. 197. Here we go. Look to cover anywhere between the 70 and 90 range if you're short.
Tech NYC. Technic.
Tech NYC.
Yeah.
Tech NYC.
Yeah. I see what he did there. Technic. All right. There we go.
Is he here?
Yeah. Next time, make sure you put your full name in there. You get a break. I'm tired. All right.
What happened?
Gold still dropping.
Gold drop. I gotta get this NASDAQ to drop. The range was 75 up, 70, 75 up to 0510. So now I want to see if this 5-minute time frame can drop. Again, look to cover the NASDAQ anywhere between the 70 and 90 range. You should get one more push down here on the 5s to get oversold. There we go. Come on. Should get this bear flag to drop. Here we go. Come on, drop, baby, drop. Oh, these 15s. Should have seen that. Shouldn't have called that short. Looks like cover anywhere between the 70s to 90 range. Could get down to 82, 80, 81, 79. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Side Trade. There you go. There you go. Dan, there you go, day trader. Get in there. I'd be covering shorts, okay? All right? I'd be covering shorts between the 70 and 90, okay? There you go, day trader. You're going to make a higher low. If the NASDAQ gets down to the 10 to 50 range, I would look to buy it, or 15 to 55. There you go, day trader. Get in there, day trader. There you go, day trader. Okay, Baba. You got it? Get in there. Where's the bear? Okay. Nice way to drop. Jennifer, get in there. Okay. All right, everybody. I want to thank MyFundedFutures for being here tonight. I want to thank Matt, Aaron, Luke, of course. I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you again. I'll see you guys tomorrow night from 8 to 10. Again, if you like to watch my podcast on my SK Trading YouTube, please follow. Please go to The Bull, The Bear, and The Ugly on my SK Trading YouTube. It's about 8 to 12 minutes every night. Also, if you like to contact me, you could text me your full name and email, and I will send you out a 5-day free trial. It goes out every Monday to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Aaron. God bless you, and God bless our troops. And, of course, as always, God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wick got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle moves, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop loss graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the profit train.